welcome back, welcome back.
Christy's here.
She's here. Christy Keirn from ASUMH, and she's here to talk about a photo digital contest. And this is a yearly thing that you do.
It is. This is our ninth
Are these
annual.
some of the participants from last year?
These are some photos from last year. I thought I'd bring some just to show you some samples of things that people enter and some examples maybe of how to mount and that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's our ninth year. I know it's been going on a long time.
Did you start off with film?
Yes.
Or was it digital
I don't know.
9 years
It's always
ago?
been digital photography, but I don't know. Could be.
Yeah.
Steve Johnson was kind enough to start this at ASU Mountain Home. He's retired now, but this has been going on a long time, and it's a great event. It really is. Lots of good folks that help us put this on. Integrity First Bank, the library, and Baxter Bulletin help ASU Mountain Home put this on each year. So lots of support.
And the finished photos are displayed.
They are. They actually rotate between the sponsor locations.
Yeah.
They do, and there is all kinds of information on the ASU Mountain Home website under Campus News.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to find the rotation schedule of when the photos will be on display, please do that. We finish up at the library every year, and we have a little award ceremony where we give out lots of prizes.
Yeah.
Our grand prize winner gets $300. All the first prize winners get $50, and $25 for second place winners.
How many participants did you have last year?
We've had 300 participants before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just kind of depends on the year that it ebbs and flows, but I mean we really have tremendous participation across the area. Yeah, lots of
now,
good stuff.
Is this from like the photography department, or is it just an idea that says we need to do this?
Well, Steve Johnson taught digital photography at the college.
So it was his brainchild.
Really, it has just caught on and grown through the years, and there are so many resources here that make great subjects.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I was telling a minute ago. I said, when I take a trip, I want to come back.
Absolutely.
Because I love this place.
Our natural resources are something that can't be matched anywhere else in the world.
Absolutely. We don't want to tell too many people.
I know. Let's don't tell it. Let's just keep it local.
Yes.
Absolutely. I got here as fast as I could. It took me 50 years, but I got here as fast as I could.
Yeah.
But we have lots of categories that cover the natural resources. Of course, we have people and landscapes and planes, trains, and automobiles. We have a black and white category. We have one for creative photography. I'll just show you a few. This is people. Yeah. And you get to choose your own category. If you take photos and you want to pick your own category, and you can, you can decide yourself.
Stage you a little bit there.
Sure. Sure.
Are any of these award winners?
I just pulled these out of last year's. This is a creative one. Also, we have a still life category. This would be a good still life photo. So you get to choose your own categories.
What's creative? Is that just
creative is one that is manipulated. The color is manipulated in some way. This is a pets. Pets are always a big category for us. Oh my goodness, pets and grandchildren. Yeah. Children is a category for us. This year we divided it.
One thing, I look at cats and I know that they could care less.
They could care less.
That's an expression that's going to be on this cat every day.
You got that right. This is something this couple probably sees this every single day. This is a great landscape photo. Isn't that beautiful?
Wonderful.
Yeah, I know, it's beautiful. That's an incredible sky that we've seen a lot lately, haven't we?
Yeah.
She entered that in the landscape category. It could have been under
and there's a storm in the back. There's rain coming down in the background. If you look really close.
I just think the way the barn is.
Isn't that beautiful?
Really, beautiful?
I know.
Now, is this black and white?
That's actually mammals. We have a mammals and category and a non-mammals category. This they entered in mammals. That could have been, that's like I say, you can choose the category you want to be in. It could have been black and white, couldn't it? Yeah. Though it is a color photo.
That's neat.
It's a little bit deceiving.
There are some talented photographers.
There really are. This is plants. We have a plant category.
Now, is it open to anyone regardless of where they live?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you don't make a living as a professional photographer, you can enter your photos.
Who does?
Yeah.
Who
that's a good question, isn't it? But if you don't earn your living making photos, then we invite you to enter some.
That's a praying mantis.
That is. Isn't that gorgeous? That was entered in the non-mammal category.
Okay.
Wow.
It's an insect. Yes, and this is actually a black and white entry. That's a beautiful photo too, isn't it?
Do I have it
now, I think
wrong?
you've got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
open to interpretation.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, she could be leaning over.
Artistic license. You can hang it any way you want.
Yeah.
This was entered in the black and white category. It's
well,
beautiful.
I've always been told that a piece of art can be displayed at any angle, and it's
A good
you-
piece,
yeah,
good,
yeah,
right?
sure could.
Look
Isn't
at the
that
colors
neat?
on that.
Yeah, the color is beautiful on that. That was entered in the non-mammal category as
So,
well.
do they send in the picture and then, or do they have to do the work to
They
put
do.
it on the?
We ask them to fill out an application form for each photo that they enter.
Okay.
And the application forms are available online at asumh.edu under Campus News. There'll be a press release that explains everything. On the back of the photograph, we ask them to mount them all exactly the same way. And the instructions for that are on,
Okay,
on the application itself. It's a front and back, and we'll give you all the information on how to mount them, how to submit them. All the local frame shops are willing to help as well, and Staples. But if you'd like to mount your own, we've got the instructions on how to do that. And then all you do is fill out a little information on the back about who you are and how we can get in touch with you. And we put them on display. We have a group of judges who are skilled either artistically or are photographers themselves. Kevin Pieper is one of our judges.
yeah?
Of course.
Of course. And yeah, Jerry Wilcoxon, who was a photographer, worked in a lab at the White House in the photography lab. He's also one of our judges.
That's Rush Hour and Mountain Home.
You got that? Actually, it's a car line at a school here in Mountain Home. Isn't
Oh,
that
okay.
great?
Yeah.
It's a very creative
That is-
photograph,
it's
isn't
at
it?
Coley Avenue.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
Oh,
a
okay.
black and white entry as well.
That's cool. That's
I
cool. Wow.
know,
Th-
they're just
This right here is a
wonderful.
dying structure
Yes.
in the area.
Yes.
And I love old barns, and I wish, I've got a digital camera, and it's a fairly nice one. You can get depth of field. and the whole
Right,
thing.
right.
But I just want to hop fences sometimes, and just
Well, you
the whole
should.
day, or the whole month or whatever, just do barns.
Why don't you just hop fences and then enter them in our
That's what
digital
I was-
photography category?
Unless I get
Yeah.
shot.
Oh, well, we don't want you to do that. We don't want you to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone can enter. We have ads that are running in the Baxter Bulletin with lots
Okay.
more information. Or if you want to go to the website, the library has it available, baxlib.org on their website, or the
Okay.
ASU Mountain Home website
What's
has
the
information. The deadline, February 14th, is the
Okay,
deadline.
so
And they
close
all
to
have to be
that.
turned in at an Integrity First branch. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Neat.
I know it. It's a
Wow.
great event. And it's, even if you don't want to enter, come see it. Once we get it up,
Yeah.
and it makes its rounds through the
And it
community.
makes it, how
It's
many
wonderful.
different locations again is it going to be
It
at?
is shown at the
Integrity
at
First
ASU
Bank,
Mountain
yeah.
Home,
Yeah,
at
okay.
Integrity First at the main branch, the library, and we have the award ceremony, and then it winds up at Integrity First out by Walmart, and that's where
okay.
folks can pick their
Oh.
pieces up.
Oh, cool.
fun.
Yeah,
That's neat.
It's great fun. I've entered before, but I've never won. I'm
You can
I'm gonna
enter.
do it
This
again.
could be your
I
year.
know. I
Do
know.
you go to
I
the
hope
judges
so.
and say, this is mine,
I don't
this
think
is
so.
mine?
Yeah, none of the names show on the front of the
Oh,
pieces,
okay.
so it's very objective.
See,
But
my,
it's so
my
much fun.
thing I would want my name on it.
Yeah, you would.
They go, Dan, who?
Yeah, they
They
would-
know
yeah,
who.
that's it.
All they see is the
Yeah.
title.
Yeah.
All they see
That's
is the
good.
title.
That's
Yeah,
good.
and we divide them out by
wow.
category, and they're beautifully displayed. So it's lots of fun.
Fabulous.
It
And
really
you can
is.
get that entry form online.
You can download it from the ASU Mountain Home website. Go to Campus News, and you'll see a little information about the digital photography contest, and the application is right there.
You know, the way people use their camera, you don't have to have, I guess you could do your cell phone, right? I mean, that's
Yeah,
digital.
oh yeah, yes, absolutely. As long as it's a good quality photograph and you mount it correctly, we're going to
you're happy
display it,
with it,
and
and you
you're
can-
you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's happening at the shed? There's some
Good
events
gracious,
happening.
there are always things happening
Yeah.
at the shed.
You've got something coming up, I think, in February.
We
or
do.
something
We
new.
have lots of things coming up. Actually, next week we have some authors coming to town, and that was not on our original schedule. We got really lucky.
Okay.
Tom Franklin and his wife Beth Ann Finley are both award-winning authors.
Yeah.
They have a book together that is about the Great Mississippi Flood, The Tilted
Oh.
World.
Oh, okay.
And it is going to be phenomenal. They're coming on Thursday night at 7 o'clock, and it's open to the public at the shed. No charge. Just come hear these writers read their work, and they'll have a discussion about it. Tom Franklin wrote Crooked Letter, which was a fabulous book set in Mississippi years ago. Both of them are faculty members at the University of Mississippi, and Beth Ann is a great poet, and both of them are very well known. They'll be there next Thursday night, January
Okay.
30th at the shed,
Okay.
and
All
it's
free.
free,
And
open
all
to the
free.
public.
Charge.
Yes,
What
no,
time?
just please come. 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Then on Valentine's night, as part of our performing arts series, we have from Savannah, Georgia, Jeremy Davis and the Fabulous Equinox Orchestra. It's a big band. Sinatra, Rat Pack
Yeah.
meets Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Incredible. That's the next show in our performing arts series, and it's going to be fantastic.
I
So
hope you feel
bring
that
your
one out.
sweethearts. for Valentine's night.
Come
Come on.
What other day should we bring them?
Well, you can come anytime, but don't miss that show on Valentine's night.
Valentine's-
It'll be a great date night.
Well, Christy, thanks so much for being here.
Thank
we love it
y'all.
when you're here, and we love your press releases. And
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks for
They
helping us
keep you
tell
busy
it.
down there. I'm sure they
They
do. with
keep
all
me
the
very
stuff.
busy, but I love
Yeah.
what I do, so it's all fun.
Great,
Always
great. Thank
is.
you so much for being here.
Thank y'all.
All right, we'll take a break and we'll close out the show in just a couple minutes. Stay with us. All right. Got it.